I was asking myself how healthy is this Sony PlayStation 5 and also Sony PlayStation 4. It's the same situation, basically the same principle of how they work. Are they safe? How much they radiate us with 2.4 gigahertz radiation when they are connected with a cable? So I thought if I use this Sony PlayStation controller with a cable connected with my Sony PlayStation 5, I'm safe, especially because I'm holding like this, it's my legs and my crouch down there. So I don't want any high frequency radiation on me, but this is not exactly the truth. Well, folks, when it's connected with the cable, it radiates us with high radio frequency radiation Bluetooth 2.4 gigahertz all the time. How to prevent that? You see, when you use Xbox, it's not the same situation, because when you connect Xbox controller with the cable, he immediately stops with the wireless radio transmission inside it. But Sony PlayStation, those bastards from Sony, they didn't do that. They are actually, this controller continues to radiate us with high frequency. That's 2.4 gigahertz. Okay, it's a Bluetooth, but it's still high frequency. That's the same frequency of a microwave oven. 2.4, very dangerous from my point of view. Okay, it's not ionizing radiation, but I don't like it. So how to prevent that? How to turn off this piece of crap? You have to go on settings. Okay, then turn off. Sorry, I'm holding this. Then go to accessories. Okay, then turn it off on. Give me a second. Okay, then go to general, and then go to turn off. I already turned it off, so this is a command when I want to turn it on. When you turn off this piece of crap, I'm repeating, this piece of crap, who radiated me almost 1 year, and Sony PlayStation for 2 years, and I thought I'm safe and basically using this via cable, but no. But when I turn this off on the system, so you have radiation from Sony PlayStation and radiation from this device if you don't turn off Bluetooth on general, accessories, and then this partition. It's a little bit different on Sony PlayStation 4 in settings, but you will manage to find it out. So if I unplug this one, this is the proof that it doesn't work. Okay, I press the Sony PlayStation button, but you can see it blinks all the time. It shows us that it's searching for a Bluetooth connection on Sony PlayStation 5, but there's no one. There's non Bluetooth connections, because Bluetooth radio is turned off. Turn it off on Sony PlayStation. So it stops. Couple of seconds, he tries and stops. So it doesn't work, as you see. I can press it again, it doesn't work. If I choose to connect this one with a cable, it will work. Okay, now it's on cable. I press the Sony button, and you can see it's active. So in this situation, You're basically safe with 2.4 gigahertz radiation. It doesn't radiate. I will put the video of the other guy who measured it with the device to prove all this story. He done this measurement with the radio frequency meter. That's all from me. I hope this is useful.
Was a peak one, so in this case there was a peak of 73.5 milliwatts per square meter. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect it using the wire. Right, now the controller is connected via the USB port. We have not switched any Bluetooth off, we've merely plugged in the USB cable. So now you can see that the RF transmissions have reduced to 0. Now we'll test the PS4 controller. Right, you can see it's become much higher. It is now close to 150 there, 180. It actually had a peak of 342. Right, so there we can see when the meter's held over here, averaging about 120, and you can see the transmissions are continuous. What is interesting is that it is plugged in via the USB, but it is still transmitting wirelessly. Right, now what we've done is we've actually switched off the Bluetooth on the computer, and the controller is now working with just the USB, but we had to manually switch off the Bluetooth, and there you can see the RF power density. It's reduced to a negligible amount. But to put this in perspective,